Be honest, when you see Steven Seagal and Russians together in the same sentence, diplomacy isn't the first thing that pops into your head, right? Yet that's exactly what happened last week when Seagal joined a diplomatic envoy to Russia. The actor, martial artist, and reserve deputy sheriff accompanied a congressional investigation concerning possible Russian intelligence mistakes which could have prevented the Boston bombings. Seagal shares an interest in martial arts with President Putin and evidently has high-level government connections. A Republican representative told CNN Seagal was instrumental in arranging top-level diplomatic meetings.
Because of his black belt and karate and things, he's gotten to know many of the leaders of Russia, including Putin, and was able to use that influence to make sure that we got to talk to the very top people.
Seagal's not the only unlikely U.S. diplomat we've seen lately. Former NBA star Dennis Rodman recently made headlines after he paid a visit to volatile North Korea and worked the proverbial boards. Rodman apparently struck up a friendship with dictator Kim-jong, whom he bonded with over a shared love of basketball. Rodman is now apparently planning a return trip. Pundits were quick to characterize Rodman's actions as ill-informed and insensitive to decades of Korean oppression. But a writer for the New York Times points out Rodman's celebrity status did make inroads where conventional diplomacy had struggled. Rodman's intrusion into affairs of state may be naive. However, it has at least the advantage of bringing an unfamiliar and risk-oriented perspective onto an apparently intractable problem of international relations. Rodman's legacy could be that of an improbable, helpful animator toward breaking the geostrategic impasse with the Hermit Kingdom. And we haven't even mentioned the international causes adopted by Angelina Jolie, George Clooney, Bono, Bob Geldof, the list goes on and on. A writer for the Los Angeles Times says, as people grow more disillusioned with traditional foreign policy institutions, celebrity diplomacy brings a refreshing perspective to international incidents. I think people are looking around for people that aren't from the traditional elites that can give them some sort of guidance. There's some goodwill that these people are fairly authentic or genuine as private citizens without a stake. But of course, relying on celebrities to be culturally sensitive can backfire, as it did where Richard Gere publicly kissed a Bollywood actress during an AIDS awareness rally. Public displays of affection are still taboo in India, and a fierce backlash against the actor soon swept the nation. So clearly, successful diplomacy takes more than good intentions. A writer for Big Think cautions, celebrities should steer clear of trying to represent complex American interests overseas. It's one thing for them to cavort around Africa, adopting children and pressing for solutions to long-standing health and human rights problems. It's another thing entirely for them to muck up the diplomatic works by explicitly contravening against expressed U.S. interests. So, should celebrities become diplomats? Hard to say, but there's at least one clear positive to letting celebrities run loose in foreign countries. Hilarious dance videos. If celebrity diplomacy produces more scenes like this one, we're in favor. For Newsy, I'm Nathan Byrne. Multiple sources, a broader view.